What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of this LA Noire in the Hood. We in here with your boy Savage Life Gaming doing good. We're gonna jump back in here though, guys. Let me see. I think we on the studio secretary murder. Y'all make sure y'all spam that like button for your boy. Spam that like button. More GTA coming. I got other games coming too, so y'all stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Stay in tune with your boy. But we finna go and jump up in this. Let's get it. I said I was gonna start doing more videos with the face cam. See your boy looking bad right now. Gotta hit up that barber. Studio secretary murder. He out there trying to get killed. Yeah, I got murder on my mind. AK-47.
Look into it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
We in here.
It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring.
Rose gold.
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face.
Already.
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
And R.I.P. to King Von. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Mo 3. That's sad, you know what I'm saying? In 1 week we lost two
Another
rappers.
body. And Deirdre Muller's ring.
Man.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
So I think right now we headed to a,
get that book of
to a
riddles shoved
pawn
up
shop
your
or
ass.
something, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that what your old man paid college for?
Something like that. We looking for a rose gold
Please,
ring.
Don't talk to my breath.
We should go to the scene first. I'm gonna do a little more driving.
I've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyway, more in this episode.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Hold. Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's ground keeper. He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before,
He ran, for God's sake.
and he always maintained he was set up.
So we done locked up the wrong guy, son.
KGPL 20th Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
This game right here seems like it's super long. Seems like I've been playing this for a minute. I think it feels a lot more mission. Beat.
I've always found the siren
Real guy. Real guy. That's why I don't like driving. It seems like it be taking a minute to get to these spots. We pulling up though. We pulling up.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Come on, you boys ready. Oh, then we gotta drive some more. We just didn't pull up on the scene. That boy whipping too. Rail yard, 10:31 p.m. Oh, she on
Hard,
the
isn't
track.
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines,
Oh,
called it
come
in.
on now, bro.
I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body.
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Who was Jameson? Where the coroner? Oh, this that. Oh, this another dude. Where's the coroner?
Leave
No, I
that
heard him
car
say
in front
talk
of
to
the
the
hydrant and
coroner.
I'll give you a ticket.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Oh, she was
Any idea
strangled.
of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. We can't investigate the body? They ain't letting me do nothing. Okay, there we go.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Dang,
Very
look at her
strong
eye.
smell of alcohol.
Man.
The autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Man. Yeah, whoever, they sucker punched her good. Okay, we already done checked it. They got her good.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window was
Check
the
this
best I could
purse.
do.
Well, shut up. I don't want to hear that.
Got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices into place for me.
This a grocery list?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
Hmm. Oh, I'm not trying to see that. Let's go over. Ain't let me move. I'm gonna say.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will
Okay, this some
remember.
kind. This some bar. You got in your purse, girl. Dear Evelyn, hope this letter finds you. Hey, this some letter.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Okay, somebody was trying to get her to come home. I don't know who though. The other half of the letter, not there.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Movie lot job.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Is that it? What the other half of the letter is? Let me see, is there any more evidence out here? Something right here. Who am I supposed
Leave
to be
that car in
talking
front of
to?
that
What are you
hydrant
thinking,
and I'll
Ray?
give you a ticket.
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Hey, he ain't talking about nothing. What's this? Lighter?
Doesn't look like anything.
Okay. So I guess we need to talk to these two suspects right here. I mean
Detective
witness.
Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
What?
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn
You're
out your
a
pockets,
bird.
Ferdinand.
This man kissing a dead body?
Classic Carmine.
Yeah, dude,
Is
sick.
this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Interference with evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Down.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
Oh, man. Discover a victim.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Lie.
You're lying, Jameson. I think you lured this poor woman out here and killed her.
No, I ain't saying
You're crazy. What makes you say I killed her?
I'm gonna go back.
Sorry.
I'm gonna doubt it.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is gonna look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You came through that by
You're
midnight.
under arrest, Jameson.
Man.
We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Oh, man.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell.
That boy Galloway
I'll deal with him
got them
later.
hands.
Sure, Rusty.
I seen another dude over here, too. I thought I did. I think this him right here.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shunting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Oh, so we need to hit up this phone. I thought we were gonna question him, but I guess not. But we Gucci though.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, so we finna investigate a liquor store. See what's going on.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
We're gonna go there first since it's close to the stove. That could have been like the last place she was
Read that
seen.
those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
People are starving. They can't do that.
Hopefully y'all enjoying. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you're watching. Subscribe to the channel.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
Oh, you know
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Oh, she must have been staying there or something. What you got back here? Porn
Got some
operation?
fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's
bro,
joking,
what you got me
Mr.
doing?
Robbins.
Oh, she was sleeping in the back. Who was this? Her sister?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for
Where she
quite
work
some
at a
time
bank?
before she was killed.
Raw Rawls Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Hey, what's this?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Okay. What else in here?
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Oh, she was a drunk.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor Mccaffrey.
Grosvenor Mccaffrey. He sound like a killer. Let me make sure that's everything. It should be. Contact with victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
We'll say true.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Relationship with victim.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Doubt.
When Evelyn bought the booze, did she say who she was meeting or where she was going?
A young drinking friend of hers, I think. Don't recall his name.
Come on now. Knowledge of Mccaffrey.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of Mccaffrey?
Not personally.
Doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know Mccaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
We need to go see this Mccaffrey.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
But it seemed like you didn't like her, but he wanna pay for the funeral. That's weird.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Bro. She had a ring, took off her finger. Somebody had to come in there and sell it. Old blondes and jewelry.
How can I help you boys?
They love calling you boys on here.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Which ring is it?
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. Okay, what's this other one? She had 2 rings.
Does this mark mean anything? Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 carat.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think.
We own him.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We on his head.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Well, let's go. We'll go to the bar.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know.
Hit up the bar.
Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Just don't like it.
Like a star.
Any Century unit
We have a problem.
15.
We could have the local troopers check out the third address.
The address is bogus. Purpose
Y'all
having fun with
my
us.
drive.
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed him has been shot.
Hey!
Get another police.
Yeah. How do we...
So this, I guess this the bar she's come to and drink.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
He look like...
What's your name? Grosvenor Mccaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. Mccaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Criminal
Do
here.
you have a criminal record, Mr. Mccaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Down.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Okay, relationship with Vic.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Lie.
You're lying, Mccaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Okay, what about that book?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night.
With who?
They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information,
He gave
Mr.
us
McCaffrey.
another guy. Tiernan or something like that. I'm gonna let my partner drive to the next location.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Car 11K
11, King.
Let's let it go. Central Police Station, 11:04 a.m. Oh, we're going to the bowling alley.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down myself.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian.
Top of my class back
I
easy.
don't want to hear about this
Now
Dahlia
waiting
killer
tables.
no more.
This is no battle of wits between you and me.
I already know
I
that's what
never
they
pick
finna
on
be
an
talking
unarmed
about.
man.
Another letter from the Dahlia killer.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Come on now, you called us down here for that?
Need a drink. We got the jitters.
We got our orders.
We out here
Back
trying
to
to
the
solve
Summers
the case.
Get an address for Mccaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Get out of here.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we
There's
headed?
a lot of places to go.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
I'm gonna switch that. We need to go to Mccaffrey. We're gonna go to Mccaffrey's apartment.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let me pose a question.
Depends.
What you got to do with?
Morals.
Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends.
I don't know why they wouldn't let me go to McCaffrey's apartment. Rawlings Bowling.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
Grandma in here. Should begin to
I'm
search
Detective
through
Phelps.
this.
Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Let's go get him.
Look like him right there. Yo, come on.
I swear.
You can't run no
this town
fast.
is going straight to hell.
Tiernan! LAPD!
I knew we were gonna have to chase him or something. must don't know us. We love to chase.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to pay.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Fellas, you gotta get me closer!
I'm trying to spin him out.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Look out, guys.
Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
Look out, guys.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Oh,
Come
man,
on, Phelps, you're losing that little weasel.
Oh.
Oh, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Come on, let's go. There you go. Oh. Man, hold up. How did he get away from me?
Tiernan! LAPD!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady, I'll try to bust his tires!
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Ah, God damn it, the train up ahead. Watch out, Cole!
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, man.
Don't catch that train, Phelps.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
That's the end of that. It's about fucking time.
There we go. Get out.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I'm talking about. Got me on a high-speed chase like this.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
The police station. Oh, I gotta use the phone. Yeah, these missions been long. I'm ready to hear up and beat this.
He's a cop.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor Mccaffrey.
Grosvenor Mccaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
All rich. All rich. So we're going to that dude Grover Mccaffrey apartment. He was the one that was sitting in the little bar. We're gonna jump back in this whip.
You can drive.
I forgot I had set for the police station. I don't know what we here for.
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
We're gonna go and go to the apartment because I don't know what we here for. Police station.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Yeah, go and pull up over here. We're trying to go and solve this case. We already got one guy in custody. I don't know. Dude might have done it because he ran. But that still don't mean nothing though. Oh, I forgot. I gotta check this so I know what apartment he in. Okay, 6.
Mccaffrey is in apartment 6.
That's all we need. Hey, where apartment 6 at? Okay, room. Okay, 5. Okay, apartment 6 should be right here. Now that's 8. Should be back here. 6 right here. We kicking dope.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got a little apartment. The other part of that letter. Hey, there was a mother
letter we
wrote
found
that
beside the
letter.
body. At the very least, I'd say it ties Mccaffrey to the scene.
Yep. See what that blood. Okay.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know
Okay,
her.
that's the something from
And
the
we
little
have-
bowling place.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find Mccaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look,
trying to be
lady,
nosy.
we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that.
She
A
showing me?
citation at least.
Said down the hall and up the stairs. I guess we keep going up.
That big case.
Can we talk to him? Oh, here we go. He better not try to run.
Grosvenor Mccaffrey! Running on a hangover, Mccaffrey? Sit
Here we
down
go.
and we'll talk.
Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Come on with it. Oh man, don't go back up. Let's go. Where did he go? Well, they always try to run on you, boy.
There he is, officer.
There he
You
is.
a runner,
See
Mccaffrey?
him?
Stay and fight the good fight.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
Oh, I'm gonna catch him. That boy gone. Jumping them project fences.
Give it up, LAPD.
Hawk you down, boy. Hawk you down.
Mccaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be Mccaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it. However,
We got two people in custody.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do it all?
Dude, we just got.
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case out, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in a later.
I'll hold you to that.
You're gonna kill us!
I'm gonna let my partner drive. Stop.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, you drive. We riding in that, I don't know what that is. That's a nice car though.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Okay, we're gonna go to McCaffrey
Don't
first.
fear me, young fellas.
It's McCaffrey in two.
Parker Green? I don't know who you are.
Where's two?
I think his name is Phelps.
See, I
He
hate
brought in that case with that poor lady killed
having
near
to
City
find
Hall.
these. It's showing me the error. Okay, here it is. Interview room 2.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay, alibi for McCaffrey.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The other half of that letter. Where is it? I don't see it. Hold up. Torn letter. Okay.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
Whatever, it was in your apartment.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Okay, we're gonna go to this other dude. I really didn't see nothing on him. Okay, interview room 1 this way.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Relationship with Victor.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Down.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Victim's book found.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to Mccaffrey.
Mccaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
That.
We either hang this on you or Mccaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Alibi for James.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Check my evidence. I really ain't, I guess I'm a doubt. Well, I'm gonna use my intuition. Ask community. Okay, lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Let me see. How can I prove it?
Don't talk about how it was between me and Evelyn. You don't know anything.
Oh, man. Access to murder.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at Mccaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very
Look
cruel.
at his face, though.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
I don't know.
We're going to talk to Mccaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Yep, I don't know who done this. So we're going back to the other dude.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, Mccaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
True.
So you're telling me you were set up?
That's my conclusion.
I think he's lying. So we gotta use this phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Hopefully they can give me some kind of clue.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor Mccaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Lie.
You're lying, Mccaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Man, the woman just told me. The criminal history, the dumb dude.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, Mccaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady.
He had all
Never
the
hurt
evidence
anyone
in his
except herself.
apartment.
I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch.
We know.
Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
I'm talking about. That boy's sick. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Link in the description. Get at your boy. Peace.